Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to Entrepreneur Talk. My name is Brett from Alibaba.com, and in this series, I have the privilege of speaking to Alibaba.com sellers from the US and around the globe to learn about their business, their entrepreneurial journey, and to get some tips and tricks for selling on Alibaba.com. So today, it is my great pleasure to be speaking with an 8-year seller on Alibaba.com from Pakistan, who was the first verified custom manufacturer in the country and whose leather safety glove business has been booming since joining the platform. So starting from their first export to Korea to now exporting to Europe, Asia, the USA, and the Middle East, this seller has experienced tremendous growth and has been kind enough to share with us their experience and their insights for others to hear. So that seller is JNM Leather Safety Glove Industries, and joining me is Muzaffar Hussain, their overseas marketing head. Hi, Muzaffar.
Hi, Brett. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Before we begin, I have to say your background is fantastic. In the showcase today, I have one lonely pair of gloves, and you got everything else.
Yeah, as a professional company, we should have all the things together to show our customers the potentials and everything regarding our working experience and everything else here.
I love it. It looks fantastic. So let's begin. First, if you could, please introduce J&M Leather Safety Glove Industries to the audience. Tell us what you sell, how the business started. What's the story?
Well, it's a very interesting story. The JNM Leather Safety Gloves is being a highly experienced company in manufacturing all kinds of leather safety gloves in work wears. Our main product lines are leather working gloves, welding gloves, stick welding gloves, driving gloves, assembly gloves, mechanical gloves, firefighting gloves, including the work wears such as the leather welding jackets, aprons, shoes covers, sleeves, and hoods, etc. Well, the company was started by Mr. Abdul Majid in 1992, who got a couple of year experience from the Lahore tannery and came back to his hometown, Sialkot. He started with a very small tannery who was only producing the leather, uh, raw leather for his local market. Uh, he got lot of experiences, ups and downs, difficulties in a business, did a lot of things together. And in 2002, after consecutive 10 years of his efforts, he was the owner of three big leather tanneries in Sialkot, and he was one of the major leather supplier at the time. At the same
Wow.
time, he started manufacturing the finished products such as the leather safety gloves and work wears. Uh, he again highly appreciated in the local market, and after spending about 10 to 11 years, he was awarded as the father of leather by his local market. At the same time, I completed my graduation, and the owner, Mr. Abdul Majid, he is also my elder brother. He called me to join his business, and let's try with the international market. The same time, I accepted the idea, and we became as the JNM Leather Safety Gloves Industries in 2014 at international market. And from the 2014 to 2023, we are as one of the leading, most trustable Alibaba supplier and a verified supplier sitting in front of you.
Well, we are very happy to have you here with us. The business starting in 1992. A lot of experience that you guys bring to the global market and to the Alibaba.com platform. So how has J&M Leather Safety Gloves, how did you grow over the years before joining Alibaba.com?
Well, Brett, it's it's another story as it was a very difficult time for me as I was unknown to the international market when I joined, and that time we was very settled at our local market. The I joined, and you can't believe in a consecutive 1.5 year. Uh, I did a 19 hours work on my computer. I did the email marketing, social media marketing. I JNM Safety is registered as a free member on approximately all of the B2B and B2C sites of whole of the world. Also, I traveled many countries, but I find a little business, but I couldn't find luck, as we was very settled in the local market and we want to see the big businesses at the time. But uh, I really worked hard at the time, but I was failed to get the better opportunities from the buyers, as whenever where I have to go and show my products and tell the buyers that we are a legal suppliers and we can supply a better quantity or better quality as to you. But they suddenly the answer was there that how we can trust you, give us the trust
Mm,
pass. So getting the trust pass is one of the most difficult time for me before joining the Alibaba.com. So the business was not quite settled at an international level before joining the Alibaba.com.
I see. So trust was one of those things where it was difficult to build. You're meeting international customers, maybe, but how do you show that you can be a trustworthy supplier and that you can be with them long term? So,
Mhm.
how did you hear about Alibaba.com then?
Well, that time I was very frustrated, and I was just trying to leave the international market and go back to my local market and see the local business. One day I was sitting in my office very frustrated, and one of my friend came to me. He was a very successful Alibaba supplier at that time. He asked me, why, Muzaffar, you are frustrated. I told him all the scenario and the situation that I have faced for the last 1.5 years. He asked me to come to his office and let's have a discussion about the Alibaba.com. I go to his office and we discuss about the Alibaba.com. I told him that I have already registered member of different sites, but I couldn't find any kind of better things on it. He told me that just he I have to trust in him and try to join the Alibaba for the one time. So let's see the results. I accept the proposal and I got a registration on Alibaba. You can't believe that I spent most of my time on Alibaba for the first 3 months. I learned all of his strategies, all of his customer services. I talked to the many Chinese suppliers, how they are chasing the customers, how they are improving their marketing skills, and how they are getting the trust. Because that time, the trust of buyer is really important to me. And my friend told me that Alibaba have a unique quality of providing the trust pass between the buyers and sellers. So I worked hard for 3 months, and after 3 months, I got a remarkable results, as in the shape of one customer from Korea that was ordering to me 40,000 US dollars. Another customer from Iran who ordered me a 62,000 of US dollars. So I got a 100,000 US dollars business simultaneously after joining the Alibaba.com.
Nice. Those are some nice orders to start off with. So after the first couple of months, you started to get inquiries and then orders from foreign customers. That was back in 2014 or 2015, right? So
Yeah.
how has it evolved over the years?
Of course, over the year, it is growing dramatically, as I didn't left my efforts. Right now, after 8 years of very successful suppliers, you can see that our response rate is less than 1 hour, as of the teamwork and hard working for day and night, spending day and nights on Alibaba.com. And there is a remarkable things to do all these kinds of efforts together. There is a remarkable things for the production team, for the criteria of working differently in Pakistan for our international buyers.
All right. So, can you share maybe a success story recently? A customer you've gotten or an interesting case study from selling on Alibaba.com?
Well, Brett, it's a very nice question, and it's a very interesting questions as well as the successful stories. As I have spent my lifespan on Alibaba.com from the 24th of 32 years of my youngest age ever that a man spent I spent on Alibaba.com. And you can't ultimately with a US customer who started with just a 2000 US dollars, and right now we are supplying the goods around 1 millions of US dollars for each year to that customers. Another interesting
Wow.
story, that one of my friend, my customer who was trying to start his business from Bosnia. He is a Muslim guy, and of course I love that his attitude and his honesty and work. And you can't believe he wants to start, and he was much worried that what I will get at the end, how will you deliver it, what will you deliver it. He was much worried. I told him that I'm the most experienced supplier of Alibaba.com. I have the trust pass, we are the verified suppliers, we are also a CE category 2 and ISO 9001 2015 certified company here in Pakistan, and we have quality standards and testing and a lot of experience behind this field since 1992. So I gave him the confirmation. He started with a very small quantity, and he asked me, let's try with the market. And uh, you can't believe, right now he is one of the biggest supplier for his local market, and he is only buying from us. So
Wow.
not only Alibaba making me success, I also make the successful buyers. I get the trust from them. I get the confidence of the buyers around the world, and give them the successes over there. One of the Russian guy last month visited our company, and you can't believe that he just started on Alibaba.com, and we started the discussions over there. And then we discussed that how we can deliver the goods from Pakistan to Russia, because it's little different difficult right now. And he told me that he have the arrangements, and I invited him in the company, and he make the contract for 4 months is approximately 800,000 US dollars for us. So that is that is a
It's nice.
the stories are countless. If I started with the stories, I have a lot of stories in Greece, in Hungary, in Italy, in Spain, in Oman, in Egypt, in Turkey, in Australia, New Zealand. There are a lot of countless stories that I have, that I can mention. If I talk about it, the time will be out for these stories.
I love it. It's great. It's great. So then you're a veteran on Alibaba.com. Business has been running since 1992. Uh, with all of this experience, living, working on the platform, getting business 24/7 whenever the customer wants to place an order. What is moving on? Then, what is the future of JNM?
Well, the JNM has been grown a lot already, and we are not relaxed right now. The first of all, we are trying to improve our marketing team. Of course, I'm hiring highly experienced people who have best customer services around the world, and who can give the better understanding to the buyers, as the understanding in this business is really important. That the understanding creates the trust, and trust creates the business. So my strategies, the JNM leather safety gloves strategies, is to build a very successful, a highly experienced marketing team behind this company. The other another concerns for the JNM leather safety gloves is to hire the highly experienced production managers. Just we need we are hiring experienced tanners, cutters, stitchers, and the inspectors as well for the final finishing of goods. So our main aim is to deliver a high quality products that will be appreciated in the buyers market, as well as in whole of the world. So the customer satisfaction is really important in the quality aspects. We are also importing expensive machineries, high class machineries that will help us to improve the product quality and the finishing at the end. We are improving the tanning drums, the shaving machines, the cutting presses, the stitching machines, some sort of inspection instruments as well. So we are improving day by day with our machineries, with our manpower, so that we can improve the quality. Main concerns is to improve the quality, and is to improve the communication between the buyers and between the JNM leather safety gloves and the buyers. So if we communicate better, and after the communication, if we deliver a remarkable quality, if we deliver a satisfactory quality to the different markets in all around the world, we can be a more successful. So the last but not least is the major thing in Alibaba sorry, for the JNM leather safety gloves, is we are trying to introduce the international business community to Pakistan. We want to show them what we are doing here. They should believe that we are living in one of the most peaceful city in Pakistan. We are living in the one of the best Asian business hub. You can't believe that this is one of the biggest leather business industrial hub in Asia, and one of the premium quality products over there. As you can't believe that we have our own airports, our own dry ports, our own chambers. We have our own facilities that is created by our business community. Of course, if we have a strong security setup here in our city area, so I request the business community, to my current customers, to my past customers, to my future customers, just to visit us for one time. There is nothing over there. There is a media removed, nothing over there in Pakistan. Everything is very clean. We are living in a very peaceful area. So we request whole of the business community just to come to Pakistan. There is a great potential here in this area. Of course, our area football is used in FIFA World Cup. You can't believe that we are producing the football that is using in FIFA World Cup. So
Very cool.
we are also manufacturing the surgical instrument that is one of the most appreciable and one of the most lovable in all around the world, one of the most precious quality. We are producing the leather goods, of course, the leather safety gloves, work wears, fashion jack garments, and the fabric garments with the high quality products over there in all around the world. So I request the business community just to visit us, to visit our companies, to visit our business facilities, to see how we are managing and how we are looking forward to work with them with a great honest experience and trust together.
Well, you heard it, everyone. It's time to visit Pakistan. It's the place to do business, especially the leather business in Pakistan. It's one of the global hubs in Asia. Hey, I'm going to be over there soon. If the invitation is out, I'm coming.
You are warmly welcome anytime to visit us and to see what we have potentially here in our city. Is one of the best business hub, of course, in all around the Asia.
I appreciate it. Well, thank you, Musafar. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today, sharing all of your insights, sharing your experience selling on Alibaba.com, sharing your experience exporting, and sharing your experience about how to grow a business, how to serve customers, regardless of where they're from, regardless of what time zone you're on. It's amazing. It's the magic of the global economy, and very happy to see you and JNM leather safety gloves as a big part of it.
Thank you so much for having me, Brett. I'm quite pleased to see you.